In this video, we're going to go over 5 easy steps to get your real estate license in the state of Texas. Let's dive right into the video. So if you're watching this video, you're probably considering getting your real estate license in the state of Texas. So Texas is a huge state. There are so many opportunities and so many places to sell real estate in the state of Texas. So if you're trying to get your real estate license in the Lone Star State, this video is for you. I'm going to go into a quick breakdown of 5 easy steps you should take if you want to get your real estate license this year and start selling real estate. The very first step is you're going to have to complete your pre-license education. So in the state of Texas, the requirements are quite steep. You actually are required to take 180 hours of real estate pre-license education classes. Now keep in mind that these classes need to be state approved. Now, you're gonna learn a lot of things in these classes. So you're gonna learn basic things like real estate math, you're gonna learn about real estate agency laws, you're gonna learn all about different transfers of title, different deed types. So it's gonna be packed with information. And I really enjoyed my real estate classes because I did learn a lot. Before I was in real estate, I was actually in finance, and the two worlds are quite different. So if you're not in real estate right now and you don't know a ton about real estate, you will probably get a lot of useful information out of these classes. So the good news is you can actually take these classes online in the state of Texas, and I highly suggest you check out a company called Real Estate Express. There's an affiliate link in the description below, and they often have promos and sales going on these real estate classes, and they do a terrific job. On top of that, since it's online, you have the flexibility to do it at your own pace, which makes it a really great thing, especially considering there's a lot of hours you have to get done. So that's the very first thing. Complete your state approved real estate pre-license classes, get through that, retain as much information as you can. Once you're done with that, you're going to basically do your license application and background check. So to get your real estate license, you're going to have to do a background check and get your fingerprints done to make sure that you don't have a criminal record or any fraud on your record that would prohibit you from getting licensed in the state of Texas. So once you get your background check done, it's time to double down and study hard, because the last thing you want to do is fail the exam. Many people fail the exam the first time around, and you don't want to be in that same camp, because you probably put a ton of time and a ton of effort into studying, going through the pre-license classes, and spending a lot of hours getting that done. And you probably want to get to the finish line, get licensed, so you can get out there and start your business. So you want to study hard. I'm going to give you a couple suggestions on how to pass this exam and increase the odds of passing the exam. So back when I got licensed, I was working a full-time job in finance, and I had to study after work. And what I did is I time blocked about 5 days a week. So I did like Monday through Friday, and I would study 2 or 3 hours a night. And then on the weekends, I would take that time off to give my brain a rest, and then I would get back to it during the week. So I would do about 2 or 3 hours every night of study time. And then what I would also recommend is if you have a study buddy that wants to go through these classes with you, or you have like say a close friend that wants to get licensed as well, if you do these classes together, you can actually get real estate flashcards and quiz each other on the information. And that could be a really good way to retain a lot of information and also kind of have some fun while studying. So I highly suggest you check that out. Now, if you don't have that ability and you don't have a friend that wants to take this with you, and the textbooks are just getting a little bit boring, I highly suggest you check out Prep Agent. So when I got licensed, I actually was getting a little bored with the textbooks, and they just weren't doing it for me. So I found Prep Agent, I signed up for Prep Agent, and it's a really cool tool that takes you through tests like simulations and actually helps you pass your exam, because it takes you through these tests, and then when you get something wrong, it tells you why you got that wrong. And then it also tells you, if you answered a question right, it will tell you why you answered that right. So it's a really cool interactive tool that's very similar to the actual test, and it will highly increase your odds of passing. So I highly suggest you check them out. They do a heck of a job. There's a affiliate link in the description below, and I definitely recommend them. So Prep Agent can be a great way to increase your odds of studying. So once you get done with that and you feel very confident and you're ready to take your exam, you're going to schedule your exam. Now you want to schedule the exam at least 24 hours in advance. They're going to give you a time slot and you're going to have to show up to the testing center, which is Pearson VUE in Texas, with two forms of identification and a basic non-scientific calculator. Now, they're also going to check and make sure you don't have anything else on you, so you don't take any cheat notes in the testing center or cheat on your exam. So keep that in mind and just get ready to take the test. Now you have plenty of time to do this exam, so you don't want to rush through it, and really read every question twice, because there are a lot of questions that have very similar answers and you might even know the information, but if you're rushing through it, you might check the wrong answer and fail the exam. So there are a lot of questions you have to answer, but if you do this a couple times and you pick the wrong answers and you know the right information, it could cause you to fail and you're gonna have to come back and do this all over again. So make sure you take your time. You have plenty of time. In fact, a lot of people even finish this exam early. So take your time, read through things, and really give yourself the best opportunity possible to pass the exam. Last but not least, I want to talk to you about step number 5. Step number 5 is picking the right brokerage. Now, this is probably one of the most important things before you get licensed. Picking the right sponsoring broker is a total game changer. As a new agent, you probably don't know what to do and what not to do. So picking the right broker and the right mentor that can help you with a business plan and get your business off the ground is a total game changer. So I highly suggest you take the time and ask the right questions. Now, some of the questions you want to ask is, do you have a plan and a training program in place to get new agents' business off the ground? Or are you just going to connect me with an experienced agent that I can call when I have a problem? Those are two very different things. And you want to make sure that you pick a brokerage that has an actual business plan that you can follow to get your business off the ground. Because the sad fact is that about 87% of all agents that get into this business fail out of the business within the first couple years. It's not an easy business, but it's a tremendous opportunity because it's a business you can get into for very little cost and you have the potential to build a 6-figure business. So I highly suggest you check that out and you ask the right questions. I also suggest that you interview with multiple brokerages. Don't just interview one brokerage, because you want to be able to compare and contrast the different things that they're offering and pick the one that's the best fit for you. So I hope you like this video and I hope it added a lot of value and I hope it helps lead you in the right direction to getting your Texas real estate license. If you did like the video, smash the like button and subscribe, because we have real estate content for real estate entrepreneurs that comes out on a weekly basis. Thanks so much for tuning in. Have an awesome day, and I hope you pass your exam.